and welcome
to Cooking with the Hoverchords.
Cooking with the Hoverchords, a new era in
infotainment
and kitchen shenanigans.
Recommend eating the head?
Oh, absolutely.
Hello and welcome to the Hoverchords kitchen for today's episode of
Cooking with the Hoverchords.
Rightio, Davey boy. What are we cooking today?
Today, Stephen, after our beers with our friend Kev last night, he reminded me of how much he loved lamb. So we're going to do a little bit of lamb in a Mediterranean style. So a lamb kofta. We're going to do a Danish feta mayonnaise to go with it. I know that sounds controversial, but it will be awesome.
And controversial.
Yeah. Char grilled veggies.
In a Mediterranean style?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not to forget some little flatbreads we're going to do.
That sounds fantastic, David.
It's a bit to do, but I think we're up for it.
All right. Well, welcome to Cooking with the Hoverchords.
Right, first up, let's get this bread going. We've got some yeast here, and we're just going to add some flour to it. Now, the way we do this is we double the amount of flour that we have water. All right.
And is that, David, can I ask you, for the people at home, is that bread flour?
Well, it's flour.
Okay. Now I can see you haven't made a lot there. Will we be making more than that?
No, this will actually make enough flatbreads for us both.
Wow, okay, fantastic.
Because a flatbread, as its name, Stephen, is actually quite flat.
That's come together very quickly, David.
That's it, Steve. What we'll do now...
How do you think that you've slapped that enough? Or like for the people who are new to this, how much should you slap it?
Slap the dough?
Yeah, slap the dough.
As often as you like. Yeah. I mean, I've just stood here for ages just doing that.
Slapping it down.
It gets the yeast going there, you know. I don't think there's a lot of rules in making bread, is there? I mean, you just chuck it in, don't you? As long as it raises a bit.
Yeah, right, okay. I'm pretty sure people spend a long time doing apprenticeships in bakery.
Do you know what I do at home?
Pop it in the back window of your Datsun 120Y, just with the sun coming through.
Yeah.
And warm and a black tea towel on top.
Yeah.
That would be my guess. What do you do?
Yeah. I get a wheat bag and heat it up for 2 minutes and put it under it.
That's a fantastic hint.
Yeah. Kofta means chopped meat.
It does.
Yeah. So basically any sort of chopped meat, I mean every meat's chopped, isn't it?
Well, no.
At some point. Otherwise you'd be eating the whole lamb.
Yeah, but previous to that, obviously, they're not chopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dish has many sort of variations. What I like to do is keep it pretty simple. Basically, it's some lovely mince, or I like to call it ince. Some raw onion, garam masala, a little bit of garlic. Done. Lemon rind. Beautiful. And
they'll be fashioned into a meatball.
They'll be formed into a, not necessarily what we call a ball stick, because that sort of means a spheroid of some sort. Is that right?
Yeah, well, a football is not, a football's not a spheroid, Yeah. I didn't expect the use of spheroid.
I don't even know if that's a word.
Yeah, no, spheroidical.
It's more of a longitudinal spheroid.
So maybe the size of a domestic mouse, or smaller.
Maybe larger. Maybe the size of a small rat. This guy here is basically just a South Australian saltbush lamb.
Yeah.
I was chatting to the butcher today. What we do is we chop some onions, salt, pepper, garam masala, And then we'll wrap them in some cling film just to set them. And we do that rather than using egg. Because you're not a big fan of egg.
No, I don't trust eggs.
No. Neither does Humpty Dumpty. You know, that's half a kilo of lamb, 1 onion, and I don't know, maybe 2 tablespoons of garam masala.
Now listen.
That's all in the bowl.
There's been some interesting, the people at home will like this, there's been some interesting
developments
in the Hoverchord kitchen.
Really?
Yeah, just during the week I got in contact with a guy we used to know from school. His name was Synthesizer Patel. I don't know if you remember him.
I don't remember him.
Anyway, he's got a new business.
Oh yeah.
Installing
kitchens.
No, musical equipment into kitchens. It's called Kitchen Keyboards.
Really?
And so I've just got him to install a.
This is your. I mean, we've said before.
Oh yeah.
This is your new kitchen.
So I've just got him to install this. I've got him to install this for us.
Where's that coming from?
So I thought what it might be nice is to, you know, I figure you've got a bit of mixing to do here.
Yeah.
You've got a little bit of, you've got to get your hands in there, have a little mix. So what I thought I might try and just, I mean, it's only the first day I've had it. Might try and get a bit
of a new kitchen.
Might try and get a bit of a jam happening here while you're blending up. And
are you going to count it in?
Well, I don't think so.
All right. Well,
I'm not sure what's going on here.
I'm putting on some safety equipment.
Do that, man. Pop a hat on.
There we go.
Got to get a tempo happening.
What's this one called?
This one's called Koftas.
Oh, now we're getting there. Rub it up, rub it down. Sit down, break it down.
So that's it. That's my new kitchen keyboard.
I'm getting one.
You've done a fantastic job here with this.
That's all mixed.
Proof. It's all good. If anybody is interested in a kitchen keyboard,
oh, who do they contact?
Synthesizer Patel down at Kitchen Keyboards.
Where's he at Marion?
He's on. I don't know where he is. I don't think he operates out of a shop front.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. He's like a lot of those tradies, just out of the old Ford.
Well, no, most of the inquiries are on the dark web.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you go shopping much on the dark web.
No.
I went in there once, got a can of Coke.
Oh, yeah.
Off the dark web. When I got home, opened it up. It's full of baked beans. Weird. It's becoming more popular. I think Big W are on there now.
Are they?
Mm. job, David. So what will we do with our vegetables, David? Talk to me about that.
Okay, Steve, what I think you should do with those is I would cut those long ways.
Okay, and what do you call this?
That is a zucchini.
Because there's only one.
That's correct.
And what's the plural?
Zucchinis.
Okay. I'd call this, could you call this a courgette?
I don't think it's a car, is it? So we've gone with, and people who know this product may scoff at it, but today we're drinking a Parsons paddock.
Mm-hmm.
This wine has lifted aromas of spice, dark cherry and plums.
Wow.
Also a palette of forest fruits and vanilla. What's a forest fruit?
Berries, blackberries, raspberries,
Oh, yeah,
fruits of the forest.
Fruits of the forest.
Yeah.
Like a cake. And vanilla.
Yeah, well, vanilla's an interesting one.
Wow. Get all that in a wine.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that, man. I'm getting a smooth Shiraz flavour. That's what I would call it.
Okay.
But
Pan on.
pan on.
Pan on is what we say here in the Hoverchords kitchen. And that's free to use. Yeah, people at home can say.
You can say
You
pan
can
on.
say pan on.
And people know you're cooking. It's like a, well, just look out. Dad's cooking or Mum's cooking.
Pan on.
Pan on!
Okay. Look at that. I'm just having a look here at this flatbread. It appears to me as though nothing's happened, but you've got a keener eye than I. You think that's happened?
Well, it had risen and I just massaged it down again.
Ah, so you go for second proving.
Yeah.
Well, we need to talk that through, yeah?
Okay. So you do a second proving.
Okay, alright, so moving on with the vegetables.
So what are you doing here?
Well, I'm not doing anything. So we'd put a little bit of salt and pepper on these, or we'll get them in the pan with the...
Absolutely. This is just vegetables 101, I think. This is salt, pepper, olive oil in the pan, get them cooking, then you can add a little bit of water so they steam up a little bit and cook a bit quicker,
Really?
then into the oven.
Fantastic. Well, let's just have a little go at that, yeah?
Yep. Let's talk about this.
This is a new side dish, a new accoutrement, a new condiment for David.
Absolutely. So what we've got here, guys, we've got a Danish feta bought from the cheesemonger in Foodland. We've got some mayonnaise, whole egg mayonnaise, and we've got some Greek yogurt. Now, interestingly enough, Steve, and I wanted to get your take on this, was apparently as part of the free trade agreement with the EU, we're now not allowed to call it feta. So I've been workshopping new names with some of the constituents up near my place. And so we had a short list of 3.
I'll be interested to hear.
And the best one to replace feta was feta.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. Better. Better.
It's better.
Better than what?
So it's kind of, it's not a fluid, it's got a bit of bulk to it, which is what we want. We want to spread it on the flatbreads. And what's nice about it is that salt, that chunky salt that
You got from the Murray Valley?
the Murray Valley is just, you can hear it crunching into it. It's really nice.
Oh, so this is an on-the-go meal.
If you were travelling, you'd wrap it up in the pastry and have it for lunch. A bit like a
Sausage roll.
sausage roll or a Cornish pasty. Wasn't that the thing?
Well, no, Cornish pasty wasn't a travelling thing because they were Cornish miners. They worked in a specific place.
But they wrapped it in pastry to keep the meat safe and the veggies safe. Is that right? Or am I
They
just
had
mixing that up?
no. Some of that's true. I believe there's a lot of arsenic while you mine tin, which is where what Cornish miners mined.
Okay.
And so the big crusty knob at the end they would hold with their hand, and they would discard that. One, so they didn't get poisoned with arsenic, but two, to avoid heartburn, which you can get a little bit of too if you eat a big chunk of buttery pastry.
Right.
Look at that, Dave. People at home can see that from our pan cam.
Yep, bubbling up beautifully. So let's have a look at what we've got here today. We've got these lamb koftas. We've got
Some charred vegetables.
charred veggies, homemade bread,
A flatbread.
flatbread, and we've got a feta mayonnaise with a light oil and some chili flakes on there.
And this whole thing came out of your head.
This afternoon when you rang me.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I said, where the hell are you? Welcome to Eating with the Hoverchords.
Sorry guys, this was so good. Well, I think we call that one, Steve.
I think anyone can make those, yeah.
Not so much. Can't even stay up. Rock on.
Do you recommend eating the head?
Oh, absolutely.